Welcome to our show,
Healing Now. Healing Now is a holistic lifestyle show to educate, empower, and inspire conscious living.
Hosted by Sunita Sharma, physical therapist and holistic health coach,
and Liz Sant, holistic RN, toxin-free living expert, and green beauty advocate.
Join us each week as we share all things related to health and wellness, living green, and holistic lifestyle topics.
We can't wait for you to join us on our journey to better health.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Sunita Sharma, and you are watching Healing Now. This is our very first episode. We are so excited to share. We are so excited to share some tips and some back-to-school tips and health and wellness, holistic ideas. Like I said, my name is Sunita. I'm here with Liz.
Hello. Good morning.
I'm a physical therapist here in Delray Beach, Florida. I practice at a place called Action Physical Therapy. We're located on Atlantic and Military. I've been a physical therapist for about 20 years and also now a holistic health coach. I've had my own personal journey with health. I am a breast cancer survivor. So I've incorporated a lot of holistic and healthy living tips into my lifestyle, and I love sharing it with my patients and hopefully you all as well. And that brought me to my to meeting Liz. We both work for a company called Crunchy. We're both advocates for toxin-free living, and I'll let Liz tell you a little bit about herself and how she got involved and how we partnered up to create this show that we hope you will enjoy today.
Good morning again. My name is Liz Sant. I am a mom of two boys, 7 and 14. I have been a registered nurse for over 16 years, mostly in the hospital setting until last year. I really started on my toxin-free living journey when my older son was about 4, so about a little over 10 years ago, and I started wondering about what I was feeding him exactly and things I was putting on his little body, and I started hearing things that made me realize that I needed to question these things and that there was a lack of regulation in the industry here in the United States. So I've been on this journey. It's been a long one, and we're all in a different place on our journey. And 2.5 years ago, some friends of mine launched a toxin-free cosmetics company, and it's really makeup with a mission, and there's a big health mission behind the makeup, and it really focuses on educating women about toxins in cosmetics and personal care products and how all of these things can really hinder good health and actually lead to disease. So I've left the hospital setting treating disease and now preventing disease as a toxin-free living educator and a advocate for Crunchy Cosmetics.
Yes, and I have learned so much since we partnered up, and I had no idea all the chemicals that were in makeup. And back when I was diagnosed in 2009 with breast cancer, you always think, why me? How did this happen to me? What could I have done differently? What can I do to stay cancer-free? And that's what brought me to Crunchy, and it's been great, just all the things that I've learned, and not just about makeup, but personal care products and food and diet and nutrition and all those things that we want to share with you guys. So today we're going to talk about some back to school tips, and we're all busy and running around, and the summer's over and we've got to get to some sort of semblance of a routine. So we wanted to give you some tips on how to stay healthy this school season, and even for you non-moms, we still, all these tips are things that you can incorporate into your lifestyle.
Yes, everyone will benefit from all the information we have to share, not only today, but each week we're going to be on from 11 to 12.
Yes.
And please like our Facebook page, Healing Now, if you haven't already, because we're going to be sharing a lot of tips throughout the week. We're going to be sharing some information from a makeup artist. So you'll want to tune into that also. And
we'll have some giveaways. So we're planning on giving away some complimentary makeovers. Yes. And some products from some of our holistic living partners and companies that we would like to promote as well. So I think we're going to go to a commercial now to take a deep breath deep on our first show here. We're going to take about 5 deep breaths, and please, take a look at our commercials and our sponsors. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, send some emojis, give us some love.
Please give us some love, and Participation will win you a complimentary makeover on set next week with a professional makeup artist, Bree Sofa, or a session with the virtual stylist. So we will be right back.
At the law offices of Wolf and Privado, we specialize in car accidents, work accidents, and wrongful death. For a free case evaluation, contact the personal injury trial attorneys at the law offices of Wolf and Privado. 954-633-8270. Never settle for less. 954-633-8270. Do you have a kitchen or bathroom you would like to remodel? Are you wanting to build a new custom home or addition? Sun Quality Construction Group is your trusted leader in design, building, and construction management. Serving South Florida and Central Florida since 2007, Sun Quality Construction will provide an honest, detailed estimate for all your construction needs. Call today, 561-801-2366, sunqualityconstruction.com.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
Thank you for coming back and joining us today. Our first segment that we've got planned is called Jam. So everybody wants to know, what is jam? So in my lifestyle, being a busy mom of 2 toddlers and running a business and a side business and another side business, I have to incorporate some daily holistic habits in my life. And the thing that helped me during my journey is juicing. So everybody thinks that juicing, you have to get this gigantic machine and you have to have all this 20 million different ingredients to make a juice of the day. And for me, I just kept it very simple. I actually used my Ninja Bullet, which is at home, so I brought another portable single juice maker. And I just put a couple ingredients in, and it just gives me the energy, focus, and vitamins that I need, for a breakfast. So the jam, so that's the J. And then the A is affirmations. And so affirmations are positive mantras that you can just, a little meditation you can do in the day, in the morning, on the drive to work. When you are thinking about the million things you have on your to-do list, it's good to kind of be in a good mood and say, I am what you want to be.
Basically the law of attraction.
Exactly. And then the M stands for movement. Again, movement is, it could be a couple of stretches in the car, it could be some breathing exercises, it could be just standing up and down from your chair at work 5 times, but you've got to get some movement in your day. We're all kind of get caught up in our routine and become robotic and just drive to work, sit down, come back, da-da-da. But if you can just incorporate some movements, 5 to 10 minutes a day, that will add up to 20, 30 minutes a day of, some exercises. So we'll go over a couple of quick little exercises. So the first thing we'll do is we'll do the juice. So today we're going to do a kale apple ginger juice, and Liz brought me this cute little bag. Tell us about the bag, Liz.
I love these. These are
while I cut the apple.
I avoid plastic. I think I really drive my husband crazy because I refuse to purchase Ziploc bags in our house, and if we bring them home from something else, I'll wash them and reuse them a million times. But really, plastic is something we want to stay away from. It's in our environment. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't biodegrade. So also it contains some harmful chemicals that leach into our food and into our beverages. So I always use my reusable water bottles, and also these are from Stasher. It's a silicone Ziploc baggie, and it's reusable. I have 2 of them are in my kids' lunch right now that I pack for them to take to school. But it's thick, it'll hold liquid. I'm not sure if it's waterproof, but I could fit quite a bit of kale and some ginger in this baggie this morning. So this is an organic kale I purchased from Costco, a huge bag for like $5.
So Stasher is the name of the actual bag,
Stashers.
or the website where you get it?
Stashers is the name of the bag. I'm sure you can purchase them online. I found them through a natural living Facebook group, a buying group that I belong to.
Okay, I'm not going to use all the kale, although I'll use some of it later maybe, but I don't want to make a big mess here on set. But I think you guys kind of get the idea. So basically some kale, some apple, we've got some ginger in here. Ginger is a great anti-inflammatory,
Yes.
great for your digestive system, great for nausea. Basically, I add ginger to everything. It just gives it a little kick, a little flavor. You know, I'm not sure I know anyone that really likes the flavor of kale, so it gives the kale a little bit of a flavor.
I actually do. I like it sauteed with coconut oil and sea salt. I love it.
Well, yeah, with a little seasoning, then yeah, I'm sure, yeah. But
Well,
in a raw juice, you know, I think the ginger helps give it a little bit of flavor. And then, you know, apples. There's a reason they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, because apples are chock full of phytochemicals and phytonutrients, and as you're mentioning, the plastic, you know, plastic has what's called, I guess, xenoestrogens, which mimic human estrogen, and then that can throw your hormones off, and literally plastic can make you fat because, you know, if you don't have a good hormonal balance, then, you know, you're going to have all kinds of problems. So definitely, you know, using the silicone bag, the reusable cups, and also obviously helping to keep our oceans clean. I think we've all seen the videos lately of just the amount of plastic that ends up in the ocean.
Devastating. It's absolutely
So,
devastating.
you know, if you could commit to just making swaps, and that's what our show is about, is just giving you information and tips to make swaps so that we can all do this together. So
Yeah, I don't go anywhere without my stainless steel water bottle. I feel like it's like a baby blanket. It's like my little object. I'm lost without it. So I can refill it anywhere I go. Most places don't have a problem with filling your water bottle, but they want to charge, you know, a couple dollars for a bottle of water, which, you know, and it's not going to biodegrade. So
right. So we're doing a little bit for ourselves and for the planet when we drink this juice every morning. So the next thing, the A part of the jam, I call it, is affirmations. So affirmations, like I said previously, is basically a positive mantra. So if you're stressed, you could say, I am relaxed. If you are nervous, you can say, I am calm. Basically, you want to say what you want. And that's what they say. If you say what you want, the universe, the creator, you know, God will listen and help create that in your life. So
it's very important to be specific about what you're manifesting.
yes.
I'll tell you a funny story. I have been wanting to go to New Orleans for so long, and I've been wanting to go around my birthday, which is in February. And my son's school field trip is in New Orleans this year.
Oh,
so
wow.
with his band, he's in 9th grade, and now I get to go as a chaperone and hopefully sneak off with my husband by ourselves somewhere,
Yeah.
or maybe even stay a couple of extra days. So that's happened to me quite a few times. So you have to be very careful about your
What you wish
self-talk and
for.
what you wish for, yeah. But some affirmations that we selected that you can do in the morning and do with your children, even in the car on the way to school or while you're waiting for the bus, are I am safe, I am focused, I am calm, I am learning new things every day, and I am healthy. And they're very powerful. If your children are of the age where they can write, you can have them write them down. My kids have actually been doing them in our church in Sunday school, and I was blown away by the things that they wrote about themselves and that they wanted to manifest into their lives.
Wow, that's amazing. I was introduced to affirmations, again, when I was looking to detox and find some natural alternatives when I had cancer. And Louise Hay is basically the queen of affirmations. And for those of you that aren't familiar with her work, she has amazing books on affirmations that can correlate to diseases. And basically they say a disease is a dis-ease. So something maybe emotionally or in trauma that's happened into your life can manifest as a disease or a problem. So
Absolutely.
you can take medications, you can take this and that, but if you don't address that emotional or component, then you're just throwing your money away on medication and still not solving the problem. So that's how I got introduced, was through Louise Hay. And at that time, I had not had children yet, and I got the opportunity to meet her and thank her at a book signing for just sharing this information with the world.
That's amazing.
And she had written a book for children with affirmations, and so I had her sign the book. And like I said, I had not had children at that point. Late 30s and not a husband, nothing. But I knew I wanted children.
You manifested your
And
children.
so I with the help of Louise Hay and her signature.
Thank you,
So I
Louise.
do have that children's book at home. A couple pages are ripped here and there from the 2.5 and 3-year-old, or almost 4. And so affirmations are extremely powerful for health, for happiness, wealth, all that. So,
Well, yeah.
so definitely we want to incorporate that into a holistic and healthy lifestyle.
I would love to see that book. I think that would be wonderful if you could bring it next week.
Yeah,
We could
no,
share some of
absolutely.
those.
Yeah, I cherish that book, and I was happy that I had the opportunity to thank her,
That's
personally.
amazing.
And unfortunately, she passed away about a year ago. But she was 89, and her life's work was amazing. And they have a publishing company called Hay House. And there's an app for it, and there's calendars with daily affirmations. So if you don't want to come up with your own, you can certainly follow the calendar and the recommendations.
And I was on the website earlier. You can actually select the type of affirmation you would like, whether it's health, wellness, wealth,
Fertility.
fertility.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
that's a
did
good-
affirmations for fertility as well.
Did you?
And so I have seen firsthand the power of affirmations and that they can. And actually, I think the show is a manifestation of something that I had,
It's
thought
all
about.
her affirmation. It is not mine. If you would have told me
A week ago.
a couple of months ago that I would be here doing this, I wouldn't have believed you. So maybe it was somehow subconsciously.
Absolutely.
It's very exciting though. It's like a dream come true for both of us, and I'm just really thankful for my friends who launched this makeup company. It's so much more than makeup, to
Bring us
give
together.
me a platform and bring us together and bring our community together. So
We've met so many crunchy sisters
Yeah.
and Miss Fort Lauderdale and people from all over America. So it's like you said, it's makeup with a mission. It's a sorority. It's a sisterhood, and obviously it's a business opportunity too, because we've grown from that business to this now.
yes.
So so the last part of Jam is movement, or move. And so today I'm just going to go over some stretches for your neck and shoulders. I think we all carry our tension in our neck and shoulders, some people other places, but we're hunched over, we're looking at the phone, we're driving, we're doing a million things, and we're just compressing our spine and our shoulders and our neck. So today we're just going to go over about 3 stretches to help stretch those muscles.
Ooh, sounds good.
So the first one is called the upper trap stretch. So basically, the upper traps are the muscles which connect the neck to the shoulders, or to the scapula as well. And this is where majority of us carry our tension. And it's a very important muscle in your posture, etc. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to just tilt your head to the side. Liz, you want to do a couple? It's
I am
good.
doing it.
All
I'm
right,
totally
yeah.
doing it.
Well, yeah. So you can do this at a red light. You can do this at your office. Take a break from the computer. You can do this pretty much any time of day.
You can teach your kids to do this in school.
Absolutely.
They're looking down at papers. They're looking down at electronics now in school. I know my older son does Google Classroom, and they use iPads a lot. So
Absolutely. All we call it tech neck.
Tablets.
Tech neck. So tech neck, you're
neck.
looking down and you're just straining all the muscles in your neck. So basically you want to do it about 3 to 5 times. Hold it for about 15 to 30 seconds. And like I said, even when we work out and we exercise our arms, we're still using those upper trap muscles when we're lifting weights. So you really want to give those muscles a break once in a while and stretch them and just elongate and let the blood flow into the muscles. So that's pretty easy, right?
Very easy. It feels great.
And then the next thing we're going to do is called the levator scapula stretch. So this muscle attaches again from your neck to your shoulder blades. So a lot of people get tension in the middle part of their back and in their shoulder blades.
That's where I carry mine.
And that's where this muscle attaches from here to the top of the shoulder blade. So a good stretch is basically you're just looking down at your armpit and you're at an angle and you just put light pressure on the back of your head. Yep, just like that.
It feels really good.
And you'll feel it right at a diagonal. And again, at the red light, at work, at home, wherever you start to feel the tension creep into your body. And then the last one is, I call it the I don't know exercise. So, when your child asks you, Mommy, da-da-da-da, 20 times, you can just be like, I don't know. I don't know. So and it feels good.
It feels great.
Yeah,
it does feel great.
I mean, obviously I'm a little tense right now because this is our first show, but just doing that, 10 times or so helps to relax the upper traps, get the blood flowing into your brain, your neck, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's very important for detoxification. Also, we need our lymph flowing. So we need to move for that system as well.
Exactly. So we've got all the lymph nodes in the neck and the axillary areas and throughout our body. So that definitely helps, fluid retention and things like that. And where the toxins build up in the muscles.
Yes.
So with trigger points and things like that, which we'll get into more detail about.
That's another show.
But basically we call that jam. So there's no reason that we can't do the jam every day. Simple juices, simple affirmations, and simple exercises.
It doesn't have to be complicated.
And it will definitely, help maintain a healthy lifestyle. So I think we're going to go to another commercial. When we come back, we're going to show you, or Liz is going to show us all, how to make kombucha. And you're like, what's kombucha? But she's going to explain what kombucha is and how that's going to help us all with our kids and avoiding the flu shot, etc. So when we come back.
At the law offices of Wolf and Privado, we specialize in car accidents, work accidents, and wrongful death. For a free case evaluation, contact the personal injury trial attorneys at the law offices of Wolf and Privado. 954-633-8270. Never settle for less. 954-633-8270. Do you have a kitchen or bathroom you would like to remodel? Are you wanting to build a new custom home or addition? Sun Quality Construction Group is your trusted leader in design, building, and construction management. Serving South Florida and Central Florida since 2007, Sun Quality Construction will provide an honest, detailed estimate for all your construction needs. Call today, 561-801-2366, sunqualityconstruction.com.
The human body, so powerful, but yet so fragile. When an automotive accident happens, your body is exposed to many injuries that can stop you from living your life. Assessing and documenting these injuries are the first steps to recovery, and only a healthcare provider can offer you that. So after your auto injury, always remember that every detail counts, and making the first step is now easier than ever. Call Action Physical Therapy and find out for yourself how reporting and treating your injuries first can change your life forever. You have rights and you have benefits, even if it was your fault, even if you didn't have insurance. Action Physical Therapy will help you no matter what. So if you are in pain due to an accident, don't wait. Take action. Call Action Physical Therapy today at 561-791-9090. That's 561-791-9090. Or visit us at www.actionphysical.com.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592. Green light means go, so let's get back to the show. Healing Now. Welcome back, everyone. I just want to say hello to everyone who is shouting out on Facebook. Thank you so much. Please send us some hearts and some likes and comment. Let us know if there's anything that you would like to hear us talk about next week or the week after. Yeah, if you have any questions.
Hi, Mom. I did see your comment.
Oh, there we are. They have it up on the screen now so I can see. We should look at Rolology. Thanks, Allison. Maybe you can give us some info on that, and you can come on as a guest one week. That would be fun.
Absolutely. Now, I've heard of Rolology, and I think there's something called the MELT method, which is a form of yoga that incorporates rolling out the muscles and getting the tension out. So basically, it's like a foam roller on steroids, I've heard.
That sounds amazing.
So we'll definitely have to address that topic in the coming weeks. And certainly if you have any other show ideas or topics you'd like us to cover, we are open to any and all suggestions.
And we would love for you to nominate a woman for a toxin-free makeover with a professional makeup artist. We're going to be doing those on set every week. And just comment below. We're going to be drawing names for our giveaways on Free Friday. That's what we decided on yesterday. And also we have a giveaway for the virtual stylists for a complimentary consultation. So comment below to nominate someone for that, or yourself if you feel like you need a makeover. I spoke with Stacy yesterday from the virtual stylist, and she was amazing. She gave me so many tips and tricks, and really simple tips and tricks that I never would have thought of, and she showed me some websites with some different options for me, and just to kind of have a variety of things in my wardrobe that I can use together. So that was amazing. I loved it.
Right.
I'll be using them again for sure.
And it doesn't have to be for a particular event, or, I mean, this is just day-to-day stuff. You don't have to be the yoga pants, hair in the bun person, which you can be. There's nothing wrong with that.
You can.
But sometimes, once in a while, I know I feel a difference in my day when I, put a little makeup on, or I dress a little different.
Absolutely, yes.
It just makes the day sometimes flow a little better, because, again, it's your mood, it's affirmations, so it all kind of goes hand in hand, and that's why we wanted to make a show not just about nutrition and exercise, but about beauty, because, what you feel about yourself on the inside and is what you're going to exude, to other people. So
yes, put off the good energy and the good vibes.
Exactly.
So we have our juice here.
Yep. You want to taste it, Liz?
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is our kale, apple, and ginger juice.
With no straws.
That's good.
So the ginger gets
It's very refreshing.
It's like kick.
There's some pureed kale and apple in there, and you need that for the fiber. You don't want to just Freddie's running the show today. We're so thankful for him and Dawn and the Brooklyn Cafe TV for having us here.
Absolutely.
And for being such an amazing help and a wealth of knowledge, and for all the networking that they do. So please tune in after our show to their show. And they're here Monday through Friday from 12 to 2. And they have so many interesting topics and so many amazing people.
Right, absolutely. It's a great opportunity to just kind of get tips about travel and holistic living and vitamins and supplements.
Local
and
businesses.
So it's a great show, and I'm glad that we're the sister show to them.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dawn.
Yeah, so thankful.
So kombucha.
Okay, so kombucha is a fermented tea beverage. It dates back to about 2,000 years ago from China. And there's a lot of, I know it looks disgusting. It looks so gross. The first time I saw a SCOBY, I didn't even know what to think about it. But this is my SCOBY hotel. But it's a fermented tea beverage.
Hotel.
Yes,
Okay.
it's my hotel. It contains, SCOBY stands for Symbiotic Culture of Bacteria and Yeast. Basically, I brew tea and I put a SCOBY, which is the actual culture, kind of looks like a placenta, to be honest with you. And it grows, and it grows, and it grows. So you can peel it apart and share with a friend.
And where do you get this SCOBY?
So a friend gave me my SCOBY like 4 years ago. And I've just
4
been...
years ago?
Yeah, I've been separating them.
So this is a
and
4-year-old in this
yeah,
jar?
part of her is. You know, I haven't named her yet.
Yeah,
I
you
should name her.
name her.
She's living. She's
Scooby
alive.
the SCOBY, maybe?
Yeah. So
Where does she live?
she lives in
This is
here.
our hotel.
She lives
This
on my
is SCOBY
counter.
hotel.
And I feed her sugar and tea. And so I peel apart a piece of the SCOBY. So the main SCOBY is called the mother. And the babies are what grow off of the mother. So you peel it apart. You put a piece of the SCOBY into, I use like an organic black tea. You let it cool. You can use green tea also.
And you could add flavors to it as well, not just green or black. You could.
Well, that's during a second ferment, which I'll get to in just a minute, because the kombucha that I made to bring here that I left in my refrigerator this morning is blueberry kiwi. So I'll bring it next week. So I add sugar. So I use a organic cane sugar, not like a bleached white sugar. We don't want to support that industry.
Like brown sugar, organic brown
Yeah,
sugar.
and I use about a cup to about, I guess this is maybe a gallon of tea. And I mix that in, put the SCOBY on top. I cover it because you want it to breathe. So I cover it with an unbleached coffee filter and put a rubber band around the top so no dust gets in or bugs.
So you leave it open.
And I leave it open and I let it brew on my counter. The brewing time will vary depending on where you are. Since I'm here in Florida, I usually only leave it for about 5 days out on my counter. Some people in the north will leave it for much longer, but with our temperatures here, it tends to brew a lot faster. So it really doesn't go bad. You're just going to get like a vinegary taste if you let it brew too long. And it's kind of you just have to play around with it and see, maybe taste it every day. But it's really a low residual sugar beverage because the SCOBY feeds on the sugar. So by the time you have your completed beverage, it's very low in sugar. And then you can transfer just the tea with some fruit to another container and seal it for a few days. And that's how you get your second ferment. That's how you get the fizzy taste. I haven't had the carbonation. I haven't had any home brew that is as carbonated as the kombucha you buy in the store because I'm afraid it's going to explode. So I don't use like a complete airtight container, but there are some breweries in the area and I have asked their opinion and they suggested at first, if you're going to try a second ferment at home, put your jars sealed into a trash bag and put it in your bathtub in case they do explode, because that can happen.
Really?
Yeah, it can happen.
Really?
Yeah, it's from the fermentation process.
So the first jar is 5 days. The second jar, when you add the fruit, is how many days?
I do about 3 days.
And you put the same filter on top as well, or?
I just put it in a container and then seal it up.
Okay, so you don't need
This
air.
one isn't airtight.
So you don't put air for the second.
For the second
stage.
ferment, you want to seal it.
So it's about 2 weeks before you get a glass of.
Yeah, well, I mean, mine's about a little over a week. I usually leave it with the second ferment for about 3 days, but I have blueberry kiwi at home, and I'm so sorry that I forgot it.
Well,
we did a lot of affirmations in the car this morning,
Yes,
just put
we
it that
did.
way.
On our 40-minute commute here.
I may or may not have missed the exit again.
So I don't know if any of you have any questions about what kombucha is or the benefits. What do you, when do you suggest you should, how often should you drink this? What are the benefits? And why kombucha versus,
Well,
orange juice?
it really helps the beneficial bacteria in your gut, and that's really where our immune system is from. Our immune system comes from all of that beneficial bacteria. And that bacteria can be destroyed by toxins, by antibiotics, by stress, by Roundup, glyphosate. So it's really important to find a really good source. And fermented foods, including sauerkraut and kimchi, yogurt. We have to be careful with yogurt. A lot of the yogurts in the store are full of sugar, and other ingredients. But the fermented foods really add back to that beneficial bacteria. And like sauerkraut, you just need a spoonful. There's so many beneficial bacteria in one spoonful of sauerkraut. But we drink
It's like
this
a
at
liquid
home.
probiotic.
Yeah, it
Pretty
is.
much.
We
Flavored.
drink it. My kids love it. They really do. I'm really shocked that they do. But we like to, for instance, I brewed my first batch the week before school started so that they could start getting some good healthy probiotics, because as we all know with children, when school starts, the germs start as well, and the colds, if your immune system isn't properly boosted. So we like to drink this on a regular basis just to keep ourselves healthy.
Absolutely. So with the back to school, what are the common illnesses? What should we look for? Should they, you said, drink this prior to getting sick, and they can also drink it if they happen to catch a cold or a flu or something?
It's a really good prevention. A lot of the common things that go around when school starts are strep throat, pink eye, just a common cold, then the flu. So we like to drink kombucha on a regular basis. We also will use elderberry syrup, and I brought some of that I made.
Looks delish too. You could probably
So
mix
good.
the two, I wonder.
Put a little
Elderberry
shot.
with the kombucha.
A little shot of elderberry in there.
The green juice. We'll
We're
be glowing the
set.
rest of the day with health.
Yeah, the elderberry I made from a kit I purchased from a friend. And elderberry there's studies out that it helps fight the flu virus. So I don't give this to my kids on a regular basis, or we don't take it on a regular basis, but I do keep it on hand for if any colds or flu-like symptoms start, then we do a few teaspoons of this several times a day. There's also cinnamon in here and turmeric and some other
all the good
nice,
stuff.
yeah. So my son says it's spicy, but he drinks it. So
All right. Well, these are two great juices and beverages that you can drink to boost your immunity, and even if you are sick, to help shorten the duration of a cold during school season. And we're going to go to commercial, and when we come back, we're going to go over some back-to-school safety tips, which is sponsored by the Law Office of Wolf and Privado. And we'll continue the conversation about trying to get through the school year safely, healthy, and
calmly.
calmly. Yes. Thank you.
At the law offices of Wolf and Privado, we specialize in car accidents, work accidents, and wrongful death. For a free case evaluation, contact the personal injury trial attorneys at the law offices of Wolf and Privado. 954-633-8270. Never settle for less. 954-633-8270.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
The human body, so powerful, but yet so fragile. When an automotive accident happens, your body is exposed to many injuries. Injuries that can stop you from living your life. Assessing and documenting these injuries are the first steps to recovery, and only a healthcare provider can offer you that. So after your auto injury, always remember that every detail counts, and making the first step is now easier than ever. Call Action Physical Therapy and find out for yourself how reporting and treating your injuries first can change your life forever. You have rights and you have benefits, even if it was your fault, even if you didn't have insurance. Action Physical Therapy will help you no matter what. So if you are in pain due to an accident, don't wait. Take action. Call Action Physical Therapy today at 561-791-9090. That's 561-791-9090. Or visit us at www.actionphysical.com.
The kids are finally back in school, and it's time to get your Calm Mom essential oil infused socks. Healing Now is a brand of essential oil infused socks with lavender, jojoba, and shea butter to help moisturize, soothe, and relax those tired feet. Please visit our website at healingnow.com. That's HEELINGNOW.com, and let's start to heal those feet.
Green light means go, so let's get back to the show. Healing Now. Hello and welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm Liz Sant and I'm here with Sunita Sharma. This is our first show. Thank you for watching. We're going to be doing this every Tuesday from 11 to 12, so be sure to like our page Healing Now, so you can get updates and tune in throughout the week for giveaways and some more tips on health and wellness. We wanted to go over some back-to-school safety. I looked for some information on the National Safety Council website to share. And basically for kids that are walking to school or anyone who's out and about crossing the street, everyone's trying to get into a new routine. Everyone is a little distracted, so make sure you walk on the sidewalk, use crosswalks when you're crossing the street. Make sure your kids know not to ever dart out in front of a car or go in the street without an adult. Don't walk while using headphones. That's a big one for my teenager. He rides his bike every evening and walks the dogs, and he likes to use his headphones, and I'm telling him that that is not safe. He has to at least take one of his headphones out while he's riding the bike. And then that brings me to a big thing this year is head up, phone down when headed back to school, because teenagers are at a greater risk. They need to be aware of their surroundings and be aware of anything that might be in front of them, behind them, beside them. So teaching your kids to not walk and talk on the phone or text is really a super important tip for back to school safety.
Absolutely, and just being present. I think nowadays we're never present. We're never just focusing on what we're actually doing. We're doing 5 things at once, and I think, just teaching them to be present and not glued to the phone. And, we all do business and we make phone calls and we're, researching on the phone, so we're all busy doing things, but there's a time and a place for that, and not when you're walking to school or getting off the bus or et cetera, et cetera. And especially nowadays with all the safety concerns, I think just being present, being aware, watching your surroundings, watching your schoolmates. But if everyone's got their head down, they don't know what's going on in the environment around them. And, that's when things can happen. So, the other thing we just wanted to talk about quickly before we round off our first show is backpack safety. So as I was mentioning before, posture is very important, and everyone's getting the tech neck and having neck problems, back problems, and I see it all day long with teenagers and children even. But backpacks are also something that you can try to look for the best design so that they're wearing it on both shoulders. They're the correct size and weight. It says put some padded back and shoulder straps. Make sure the hips and the chest belts can transfer the weight, so you don't just put it on one shoulder, or it's backpacks are very important in how they're designed.
I catch my kids doing that all the time.
And then then that leads to neck problems, back problems, feet problems. It just snowballs from there, and it could just be from their backpack. And I see it all the time with scoliosis and other things that develop, because basically it's bad habits, and bad habits leads to disease and problems. So so we just wanted to kind of remind us all about some safety and back to school tips, and we hope you enjoyed the show today. We've got lots more to share with you.
So much more.
And please,
I could talk for another hour right now.
please stay tuned for the Brooklyn Cafe TV right after us, and we will see you next Tuesday. Please share the page and share the link. Sharing is caring, and the information is priceless.
Thank you so much. See you next week.
Thank you. Thank you for watching Healing Now. We want to help you create a healthier and holistic lifestyle. To share questions or ideas, please comment, share, and participate in our Facebook Live and on our page, Healing Now.
See you next week.